Hello there. Have you ever considered the idea that the universe might be interconnected with your own existence? Newton's conventional view, highlighting separate entities, suggests that humans inhabit a physical realm governed by specific laws like gravity and thermodynamics, portraying the universe as an isolated, self-governing entity. However, the advent of quantum physics challenges this perspective. Although a recent shift in scientific discourse, it resonates with ancient spiritual teachings. Hermes Trismegistus, an ancient sage, taught, "As above, so below, as below, so above." This suggests that our world functions as a holographic matrix, reflecting projected consciousness upon it. Quantum physics aligns with this ancient wisdom, suggesting that reality isn't an isolated construction, but influenced by the observer's consciousness. Within this realm of thought, where quantum physics contemplates the idea of a multiverse and multiple timelines, your perception can impact the manifestation of reality. Neville Goddard, delving into the dimensionality of thought, proposes that the fourth dimension serves as the source of our three-dimensional existence, where infinite life possibilities converge, resembling an infinite number of timelines. Similarly, Dr. Joe Dispenza emphasizes in the field of quantum physics the existence of an infinite field teeming with multiple potential outcomes for our lives. This boundless quantum field, or the whole, echoes the ancient teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, as described in the Kabbalah. It's a realm where every potential outcome of life already exists. This leads us to a crucial question. What determines the specific timeline we experience? Neville Goddard precisely expresses, "Assume the feeling that your desire has already been fulfilled and observe where your attention goes." Time, a construct limited to our three-dimensional reality, holds no sway in this context. Dr. Joe Dispenza adds, "Our thoughts have a direct connection to our state of health." In these higher dimensions, everything we could potentially be already exists as a reality, transcending the linear limitations of time as we perceive it. You exist in this specific and limited life, embedded in a singular timeline. But what defines this particular path among the countless possibilities in the fourth dimension? This question marks the gradual decline of the traditional Newtonian model, making room for a transition toward a unified consciousness. Consciousness interacts and is shaped by thoughts, emotions, and the overall state of being. In essence, the reality or timeline you experience is an expression of your state of being, the thoughts and emotions you embrace. Your personal perception is mirrored back by the universe, much like a mirror that cannot reflect a smile if you don't smile first. Similarly, the universe responds to this contribution. When you smile, the mirror reflects a smiling face. The encompassing entity, whether God, source, or the quantum field, resonates with your internal state as perceived by all. The purpose of creation is to explore unique and infinite experiences that stretch to the ends of infinity. The omnipresent force respects your freedom of choice, deeming it vital to relish the diverse adventures of life. Neville Goddard, a staunch advocate of this idea, emphasizes that everyone has the freedom to create their own world as they desire, recognizing that everything responds to the individual. This confidence in the uniqueness of consciousness drives expansion. Your ability to choose is always available. By smiling at the infinite mirror, you initiate a response, albeit subject to the inherent delay in our three-dimensional linear world, where events must unfold sequentially to reflect the change. However, the mirror must ultimately reflect what you project because in the fourth dimension, that projection already becomes a reality. Persistence in self-perception guides the mirror to align itself. Even without your direct intervention, the mirror ensures the authenticity of the overall experience. The whole seeks to understand what it means to be you in this present moment, and that understanding would be compromised if it imposed its will. The infinite willingly accepted limitations to live its existence authentically. It depends on you and your current state. You and the whole are essentially unified as a central point for your choices and experiences. However, in this world, a veil of forgetfulness is placed upon us to create an authentic experience. Imagine willingly subjecting yourself to a self-induced form of amnesia to take part in a virtual reality game, seeking the most genuine experience possible. Within this game, when you suffer a blow, it feels real, as if the events are actually happening. However, if you were aware that it's just a game, the fear for your virtual life would diminish, knowing that your true self remains safe. This analogy clarifies why life sometimes feels challenging and relentless, leading us to question how a God would allow such situations. The answer lies in understanding that this God is not an external entity imposing experiences upon us. Instead, we shape our own experiences through the application of the law of being, often in less than ideal ways. Our actions in the mirror of life directly impact what is reflected back to us. If we act in a chaotic manner, the mirror reflects a chaotic image. We cannot, at the same time, be portrayed as successful and happy. The mirror simply reflects the essence of our actions and state of being. The pursuit of freedom often faces the challenge of feeling constrained by circumstances. This struggle can serve as a catalyst for a deeper understanding of the self and the world, influenced by the teachings of Neville Goddard and other similar thinkers. They propose that the obstacles and trials in life may not only result from a selectively benevolent divinity, but reflect the inner state and consciousness. The metaphor of the mirror is particularly relevant in this context. The image seen in the mirror is a direct reflection of what stands before it. If someone approaches the mirror with a mindset of confinement and limitation, the reflection mirrors stagnation and confinement. However, a shift in perspective, embracing the concepts of freedom and unlimited possibilities, can drastically alter this reflection. The world, in response to this new vision, begins to reveal opportunities and joys that once seemed invisible. This transformation echoes the narrative of Russell Conwell's Acres of Diamonds, where a man overlooks the wealth on his own land in pursuit of fortunes elsewhere, only to later discover that what he sought had always been within his reach. This dynamic is beautifully expressed in the inspiring words of William Ernest Henley in his poem Invictus. "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." These verses eloquently express the profound influence of individual will and perception in shaping life experiences. When someone consciously adopts an attitude of abundance and wholeness, even before it manifests in reality, there's a subtle yet powerful alignment in the universe or the quantum field. As consciousness shifts, external circumstances also change. Moreover, this concept goes beyond mere positive thinking. It's an exploration of the deeper layers of being and the power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious, like fertile soil, accepts the seeds of thoughts planted within it and nurtures them until they become reality. This is the central principle in many spiritual and philosophical teachings. The external reality is a direct reflection of internal thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. In this interplay between the inner and outer realms, to achieve desires, be it freedom, joy, or fulfillment, it's necessary to look inward, understand, and first reshape the inner world. Dear fellow travelers, what an incredible journey it is to explore the labyrinths of consciousness and the creation of our reality. By understanding the power of our minds and the connection between our thoughts and the world around us, we open doors to a truly liberating transformation. Remember that the search for freedom begins within ourselves. As we embrace wholeness, abundance, and the knowledge that we are the captains of our own lives, we unleash powerful change in the universe around us. Let's explore, learn, and grow to manifest the best version of ourselves. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.